what month is it in the campaign? Or I should say,
It's December.
oh, okay, so we're
Because the
like,
outbreak
the
happened
middle
in
of winter.
June. It's been 6 months plus almost a month. So it's in December right
Oh,
now.
yeah. Okay.
All right.
Hey, I
Uh,
got a question. What the fuck is on my side? I've got a bag of Doritos standing perfectly up. A Dr. Pepper. I like Dr. Pepper. A framed photo of Hulk Hogan. A signed autograph of Jessica Rabbit.
it's groovy time.
What'd you put in there?
I put in some winter music thing just to kind of
Okay.
prep for shiz D&D.
Yeah. Okay.
That is indeed what we were playing, Melina. I'm proud of you.
Brain fart! Stop yelling at me for brain fart!
I wasn't yelling.
He was very calm about it, actually.
I'm still gonna say yelling even though you weren't.
Hmm.
I need to
I'm
find
gonna say something and it can't be held against me because it is indeed a joke. It's because you're a woman.
Oh, whatever.
I like the setup you had for that.
Well, going through and watching some of the things I said on the D&D videos, I was like, oh shit.
You see why we think you're sexist. Yes. So yes, thank you for noticing.
I mean, you guys know it's jokes, but
People who don't know you wouldn't
Yeah,
know.
Yeah.
honestly, I tuned it out a lot.
So, Melina, could you please give us the rundown, or DJ?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. I'm setting some stuff up.
The practice round was sort of technically in story. I should say canon, but it was
There
more
wasn't anything to add to it. We didn't really do a whole lot, did we?
No.
aside from
We
they
lost
us
one of the
bad-
characters, Poppy.
Oh yeah.
yes.
We lost him to the unknown aethers of not here. So
Of being #kicked for being an asshole.
Oh,
stuff.
Melina.
We are
Melina.
so getting
Melina,
off-
hey.
What?
Look, listen.
What?
Okay.
Hello?
Oh my god, that's so I just spaced out so hard there. I am so sorry.
I thought I disconnected. All I heard was Melina, listen. Melina over there cackling. And then just silence. Just silence.
Last we left off.
Let's not go any further.
Okay.
Last we left off. I don't really remember exactly what happened. Oh yeah, Pass almost died, or Evangeline almost died. Then they found like a semi-harder zombie to kill. They killed it. Yeah, you met a white dragon.
The moment
We
my tongue.
Okay. I think I remember now. Last we left off, the party had helped a green dragon named Illustria in exchange for some shelter from the outside world for a time. After helping her out, the party left her territory and ventured out and continuing west towards Ragnarok. When they left her space, they discovered tracks suggesting the horde of undead had been circling the area. Upon traveling for a bit into the night, they found shelter in an old brothel, with enough space for the people of Lystrin. Later in the evening, some group tension led to a beam of light shooting out into the open night, alerting the horde to their location. Packing their things quickly, they continued on into the night. Evangeline, wanting to distract the horde, circled back to set the old building ablaze. Shortly after setting it ablaze, a white dragon circled overhead to admire the flames, mostly ignoring the elf's presence. Currently, it's very late into the evening, with the full elder moon close to the horizon, the wind still howling in their ears and the cold biting at their skin. Yeah. You left, then they traveled a little bit more, and one of the members mysteriously disappeared, and now we are here in this area. Pretend this is not the pretend this is not, blocks on your board. Pretend this is snow. Like, here, I'll get you some snow. You want some snow? Here. Snow! Snow! All right. You guys are in a snow biome marching along. And yeah. Do you guys have any goals this episode other than obviously trying to continuing west?
Find Joji. I don't know, talk to him some more.
Find Joji and talk to him some more. Okay.
Building a friendship with Elotha, wondering where the fuck Batty went. And if he's off somewhere drying his balls.
Batty's penis extended so large it created a warp in space-time and sucked him in, and no one knows how to get him back. So he's gone. He may come back, he may not. We'll never know until we do. And that's where we'll leave that.
Well, that sounds good.
I'm not gonna even question it at this point. Yeah.
Leilata.
Gonna... What? She is, of course, going to try and sort of focus on getting to the Red City and finding that Wizard College underground thing. And, of course, get this rapture thing over with so that life can return to normal. And yeah, just dealing with some stuff that she's working through.
Okay, make a death saving throw.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Yes. I wanted to see if you believe me.
For half a second there, I thought you were actually serious.
That character that you grow so attached to and you can't leave. Yeah.
Take note of this.
Death.
No!
Like, yo, make a sanity saving throw. If you don't, then you're gonna have to fucking beat the shit out of people right next to you. Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, you defiled a corpse. You carved a symbol into somebody's dead flesh.
With, what was it, firebolt?
Oh, yeah! You basically took a blowtorch to his head.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think I deserved that one now that I think about
it. Yeah, I think you did.
I got a question.
Yes.
Is DJ dummy thick boy?
It's pretty dummy thick, yes. You are traveling along the snowy terrain with the sound of crunching snow and howling winds around you. Around you are the people of Lystrin, some shivering but most shrugging off the cold, each one huffing with the weight of sacks on their shoulders, seeming to have had to deal with a nomadic lifestyle before. Behind you are icy plains stretching to the horizon, with wind sweeping up clouds of snow. Ahead of you is a forest of spruce stretching to the sky, with a black void protecting its roots. The snow all around you is a ghostly blue from the light of the two moons, and dancing as if it had a life of its own. A short distance ahead of you, you notice a structure inside of a hill. You lose sight of it for a moment, and strain to find it again, almost like it was designed to be hard to spot. As you approach, you see a concrete slab set inside the mound, like it had been covered on all but one side. In the slab is a great stainless steel door, with a large spoke handle in the middle of it. The concrete is about 10 by 10 and embedded in the side of a hill. What would you like to do?
Wait, you said it's embedded in the side of the hill?
Yes, it looks like someone dug out the side of a hill, put a block there, and then covered it up.
So we can kind of see both sides of it. You got the door, and then you got the two sides sticking out, or is it kind of like a vault?
It's kind of like... yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, like, where it's flush with the hillside.
It's... You can tell that it's a cube because some of the dirt on the sides has eroded back a little bit, but essentially it's just facing outward towards you.
Well, that looks like shelter for the night. Or at least temporary shelter before we have to move on from the zombies. Does that look like good
Mm.
shelter to you, Evangeline?
Angeline's gonna turn to her and say, "1 second." Jump up in the air, fly right above it, and kind of try to get a visual of what is surrounding it. If there's any windows, like a description of the building or the cube.
Make an investigation check.
7.
You don't see much. You basically see that the hill kind of stretches out like this. It's more of like a square thing sticking out of the hill. You don't see the end of the cube. It's more like stuck in the
Okay.
hill.
Okay, so it's a little bit more flush with it.
Yes.
Like probably just a couple feet sticking out. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna glide back down all gracefully. Tell them that I didn't see anything on the sides or anything like that.
It is getting
Well.
late. I would imagine these people are starting to get sleepy.
Yeah. Leilotha tries to stifle a yawn. But what about that door? It seems like it could be like a vault of some sort. I don't know.
Bring Voltec calling. Can I go over and check the door for traps?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and roll a investigation.
Nat 20. 24.
Holy crap!
Yes, the door is trapped. If the lock is tampered with, there is a spring on the inside full of a sack of unknown material.
Alright, well, I'm going to relay this information to Leilotha and Deej. I'm going to turn
Alright.
back to him and say, this door is pretty clearly trapped. Give me a minute, and I will try to disarm it.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check with your thieves' tools.
I have 16 in all.
I would say that does not disarm it, but it also doesn't trigger it. You can try again, by the way. That's an option.
Oh, okay, then I would like to try again.
Go ahead and roll one more time.
And that's an even worse roll. Wait a second. No, it's not. That'd be a 20 altogether.
That would do it. You reach in and you put a tiny metal paper clip to hold the spring-loaded contraption in place so that it can no longer fling the trap towards you. And you manage to disarm the lock, or disarm the trap.
Try to disarm it. I'm gonna turn to him, Leilotha and Deej, with a smirk on my face, super cocky like, and open the door.
Okay, you go to open the door. You try to turn the very heavy doorknob, but it will not move. It seems it is locked.
So,
And
Can I
Leilotha gives you a look. Evangeline.
hold on 1 second. I'm working on it. I'm gonna look at Deej and say, hey buddy, can you kick this door in for me?
I can certainly attempt. Oof, 13. Deej runs up and almost football tackles the door, but he just ends up crashing into it. I'll say it takes some damage from that. 1. Sure, why not?
So, wait, can I feel the lock through the door? Like, can I feel it on the other side?
You can tell that it's locked, but you would have to investigate further to try and see how it is locked.
Because I was wondering if I could use Mage Hand and open it from the other side.
Let me look at Mage Hand. Is Mage Hand at a point within range? You can certainly try.
Alrighty, I would like to cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
And attempt to unlock this door.
How far in from the door are you casting it?
Let's say 10 feet away from the door because I just moved back to see Deej slam into it and crumple to the ground.
Okay, so you cast it. You feel the spell go off. You feel the air in there. It feels almost damp. So, what would you like to do from here? Attempt the lock? Is that?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. All right.
Attempt to open it with the lock, though.
Bring the hand closer to the door, and you feel around, and you feel a keypad on the inside. You also feel another latch with a set of exposed wires.
Okay, well, can I open the latch?
You try the latch, and it will also not open.
Well, I'm gonna turn to DJ Latha. Tell him, yeah, so there's a keypad on the other side, and I'm not quite sure if I can unlock that with my tools.
Hmm.
You guys got any ideas?
You could try
Well?
it from this side.
What do you mean by that?
It appears that there might be a keyhole on this side.
No, well, that's not a bad idea. I would like to pull my mage hand out of the other side of the door
All
and
right.
try to get in there and unlock it.
You reach your hand out, I believe it's your left hand out. You place it onto the door, and you feel a kind of like jump motion come from the mage hand. As you bring it back, you bring out your thieves' tools, and you go into the lock, and you can now make a another sleight of hand with your thieves' tools.
Ooh, Papa likes that. Papa likes that.
Holy
Was that
fuck!
32?
What?
What?
I rolled a 17 plus 6 as my sleight of hand plus 9.
32.
Holy crap!
Yes, that would definitely do that. It seems that you may have picked up a thing or two from your last job. You stick your thieves' tools in, you spend just a little bit of time on it, and you enter the area. You are led to a long corridor on stairs leading downwards.
I'm gonna look at Layloth and Deej. Well, I unlocked the door. Who's going down first?
I would suggest you, due to the fact that you are quiet and can see in the dark.
I'm gonna look at Layloth. Can you see in the dark?
I have my goggles on.
You want to send the
that
wizard
count?
down to scout.
Shit. Okay.
If I go
Somebody who's
in, stealth is broken, and I know you like stealth.
That I do, but man. I'm gonna turn and start walking down. I would like to make or not. I would like to try and stealth down.
Okay,
Oh,
I need a
Actually-
stealth check.
can I want to cast detect magic real quick.
You want to cast detect magic?
Yeah.
Okay. You go ahead and cast detect magic. You do not detect anything so far.
Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good, Evangeline. At least on this.
If I don't make it back up, just yeah. Start walking down, and I rolled. That is not very good. An 11 for stealth.
Ooh.
Tie. That is a roll. You do not see anything that would hear you, but you imagine that it wouldn't be that hard, although some things are just blind and deaf.
Okay.
You continue on down the stairs, slowly and surely, ensuring that you're not making too much noise. And eventually you reach a flight of steps leading to a stone wall. The stairs do not continue from there.
I'm gonna let him know that it's safe to come down.
All right.
And so we go in.
All right. You go up and touch the wall. You, being an obvious Harry Potter fan, know that walls are
Nope.
not there sometimes, and your hand falls through, and you go through the wall.
Not a Harry Potter fan.
I was talking to Leilata.
Okay, good.
What the fudge?
Oh,
Evangeline?
fuck. Hang on. God damn it. Welcome back. In the room, you see, what do you see? you see a room full of what looks to be very, very rusty weaponry with racks all over the place for weapons that look mostly useless from a first glance.
Mhm.
You look to your right and you see a long hallway leading off and disappearing into fog. And you
Into
can't see
fog?
much past that. Yes, fog.
Oh, so does anybody see me disappear into that wall?
You guys figure out that the wall is invisible and you guys just go through because I accidentally revealed it before I was ready. You guys, oh well.
I pop my head back through the wall and say, guys, this is definitely not a wall. Lilatha starts looking at the weapons racks while glancing nervously at the fog that's down said hallway. Does it smell funny at all down there? Or smell funny in the room at all?
Does it smell funny? It smells like it's very stale.
Okay. I wonder who used this.
Probably a really corrupt corporation that was going to do experiments on people, but tells them that it was actually safety from like nuclear fallout or something. I don't know.
Ha, ha, ha.
I doubt
Why
I
would they
doubt
waste
that,
their
but
money
then
on that?
Okay, it's funny. You guys know it's funny.
Ha, ha, ha. I am amused. This is amusement. I cannot dial up the amusement setting on me.
wow, sarcastic.
How shall we proceed?
Well,
I'm half tempted to go down that hallway, but usually when there's in an underground building, that usually screams danger.
can I make a how long? So we're all in the fog fill or the hallway room, right?
Yeah, you guys are essentially in here. You guys are essentially in the very first room of this area. And in front of you, when you get to the very bottom step, is a puddle of water with some rubble to the right. Those of you without dark vision, which is just me. I am the one without dark vision. Can't see. So I guess that's covered.
Can I turn to Lilatha and Deej and tell them, kind of put my fingers up to my lips in a, shh kind of motion?
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, I'm going to go check it out. Because I don't know what's down here. If we just start sparking off lights, then, something might find us. But as I peek down this hallway, like down towards here, you said after a while it kind of gets super foggy.
Yeah, after about 10 feet in front of you, it starts getting super foggy. Like you can't see past it.
Well, I will pull out my rapier of warning.
Okay.
The rapier that allows me to not be surprised and lets me know of danger.
Okay.
And I will kind of hop over the water, hopefully. Would like to. I'm going to do a sweet Tony Hawk.
Okay. So, are you attempting to be stealthy?
Kinda.
Is that a yes or no?
Yeah, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Baby, okay. Well, that's a little unnecessary. 29. Nat 20.
Holy
Actually.
crap!
29.
Fucking rogues, man. You step forward and you know how to walk on water without making it splash. You very gently step into the water and continue to move down.
Once I get past the water, can I see any further into the fog?
Just 10 feet out in front of you.
Just 10 feet out in front of me?
Yeah.
All right. Well, very stupidly, I'm going to kind of loudly at the same time turn to Lilatha and Deej and say, I'm going to do something really stupid.
Loudly?
kind of
in
just
breaking stealth?
like a half whisper, half kind
Oh,
of
like
a,
yell whisper.
"Hey
Okay.
guys!"
Yeah.
And I want to shoot a firebolt.
You're what?
You're gonna shoot a firebolt down the hall,
Yeah.
and you cannot. You'd just barely be able to see the entrance from here.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I do have a candle. Oh, wait, 1 second. I do have a lantern. I would like to light the lantern.
Okay. You throw the firebolts.
I decided against that.
Oh, you decided against it?
Yeah, I was just gonna light the lantern. Once you told me that it was actually like a narrow hallway,
Okay.
decided
So
that might be a little too stupid.
you light a lantern in the hallway and you look forward, and now you can see normally out to the lantern, and then 10 feet past the lantern light, you can't see anything.
Mm.
So you see out in front of you, a actually familiar patch of brown mold is in the hallway.
Where have I seen brown mold before?
You guys
Not
dealt
the
with it
brown.
in the Myconid caves, of Mushroom Dragon's band, where it
Not the brown mold.
it was
again.
cold.
Well, trusting my rapier of warning, I'm going to proceed forward, and I will actually put my lantern out if it does not help me.
Okay, so you proceed forward slowly.
Yep.
When you get within about 5 feet of it, you see a lot of it start to rush out and cover the area you're in. You take make a Constitution saving throw.
Wow. 1.
1.
Oh no! Oh,
You take
Crap.
21 points of cold damage.
21?
Yep. 21 points of cold damage.
Oh, shit.
Well,
All right. The mold is continuing to grow towards you and grow onto your legs, like up your legs.
well, now I'm pissed off. I'm freezing. I'm gonna shoot firebolt at it.
Okay, you shoot a firebolt, and all of a sudden, a patch of mold jumps up to you, and starts to envelop your hand almost. It seems it is very sensitive to heat and
Oh.
expanding towards the heat. Make another Constitution saving throw. If you do not move, you know now that being near it draws it to the heat.
11.
Are you not moving this turn, or are you?
Well, I mean, like, I'd like to move, but I still have to make a con save. That's it.
Well, okay. What I'm saying is you can move and not make a save, or you can stay and make a save.
Oh, yeah, I want to bolt back.
Okay, so you pull back until it stops following you.
Oh, excuse me. I was gonna say, Lilotha moves forward and asks, and she hears Evangeline struggling, and she's like, "What's going on?"
Eventually, you appear cold.
The fuck, yeah. I don't even know what the fuck that was.
I think I remember this stuff from when we fought the Myconids.
We did encounter with the Myconids. It is a mold that is attracted to heat.
And I think we stuck it. I'm just gonna try this. Leilotha casts Ray of Frost at the mold.
Okay. As soon as you
okay.
throw out the bolt, a patch of it instantly just vanishes.
Aha! I remembered. Leilotha hits it again with Ray of Frost in order to get rid of it as much as she could see.
You can. You destroy a lot more until you can't really see anymore. Although with her lantern, you could probably see the rest, and you do deal with the rest. Okay. Do you continue on past the mold? Deej will open some panels in his chest, and you see a large cone of light come from his torso. I put the glow thing in my chest for ease of transport, and because it looks cool.
Alright, well, I'm gonna put my torch out, or my lantern out then.
Don't forget you have that, just in case we get separated.
Will do, Mr. Robotic.
All right. You still see the mist in front of you, and the mist is now behind you, you cannot see the exit.
Great.
You do see something I forgot to mention. You do see a wooden door across the puddle, and you also see an iron door next to you. As you're continuing down the hallway,
Yeah.
you continue down, and you eventually see a campsite at the end of a wall, or just before a wall.
Jeez, this guy never heard of carbon monoxide poisoning?
Yes, there is a burnt down campfire.
Lilotha is gonna hover her hand over the coals to see if there's any heat to them.
There's no heat.
Okay. I think we're good for carbon monoxide, but I don't know much about that.
Not to sound super roguish, is there anything I can loot?
You do see a chest in the room.
I would like to walk over and look for traps.
You walk over, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Really? Why do I get such good rolls for this? 22.
22, 'cause that's what rogues are made for. No traps on this chest. It is locked.
I think you know where this is going. Make to
Make a
open
sleight
it.
of hand check with your thieves' tools.
Well, nat 1. So,
Nat
Dang it.
1, you jam in your thieves' tools, and you think it is rusted over. It has been far too long that it's been down here, and it is just rusted shut.
then I'm gonna go to my second course of action. Lilotha, can you smash this for me?
Sure. Lilotha smashes it.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
Okay, give me.
Or sorry, make
minute.
an athletics check.
What'd I get? I got a total of 7.
7. You kind of just like poke it with your staff kind of hard. And it moves. You can hear jingling inside of it, but it won't. Or it didn't, I
Great.
should say.
I looked into
I
niche.
suppose you would ask me to do it next.
Yeah, please.
He sticks it over his head, and he smashes it against a wall, rolling a... Jesus Christ. This is going to be a really fun episode. 10. Oh, shit, that's actually just barely enough. Thank God. That would have been really embarrassing if we all couldn't open a fucking chest. He takes it, and he bashes the rusty lock against a support beam, and it shears right off, and outspells a bunch of loot.
What kind of loot?
950 silver pieces.
You guys can keep that. Good.
Well, we'll split
Thank
it
you.
between Peach and I, and also that orc dude.
What are we talking about? We're the only people here.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Are you okay, Lilotha?
Sorry,
Are you seeing vision?
IRL,
Okay, that's what
IRL, I
mean.
need to go make coffee.
So that's 475 to each of you.
Silver piece, correct?
Yes. So
Okay. Cute. That's a lot of moolah.
I like the jingle.
Evangeline is not interested in worldly possessions.
I believe I am a charitable warforged. Here, have 1 copper piece.
I will gladly take the copper piece, not because I believe it is really worth anything, but more as a memento, so to say, of like, hey, Deej is my friend. He gave me a copper piece. Thank you,
Cute.
Deej.
You're welcome. If you care to examine it, it has an Empire logo on it. It as in is probably manufactured in the capital.
You know what? Can to do that? No, not really.
What would you like to attempt?
Well, I want to. I have a piton, which is basically just like a spike. It's meant for like climbing walls and whatnot.
Yeah.
I was thinking about maybe punching a hole through the coin and then tying it to my bow.
Okay. Would you like to attempt that now?
Yeah, because I'm gonna forget about it later.
Okay. Go ahead and you take your piton out. You take your coin. You place it on like the floor because the floor is made out of like concrete. You take the piton and you attempt to smash the coin. Roll a strength check.
Come on, 15.
15. Sure. Yeah. You I don't know. DCs on the fly are weird. You hit the piton, you hit the piton into the coin, and you punch a hole straight through it.
Take a little piece of leather rope, kind of.
Easy
Like
enough
a
for you.
strand.
Don't need a roll
Tie
for
it
that.
through.
Pretty mundane.
Okay. Tie it
Your
through. And then tie
relationship
it
with
to my
Deej
bow.
has changed.
I'm gonna go make. If it's all right with you guys, I'm gonna start the water to make coffee real quick.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Go
Sure.
ahead. As a note for the relationship with Deej, the relationship has just reached highest point.
Between Evangeline and Deej.
Yes.
Nice.
All
I
right.
just thought it'd be a nice little memento as I kill innocent people. Deej. Oh yeah, my homie.
It wasn't until watching back the videos that I realized how fucking cringy it all is. I was like, Jesus Christ.
It is a little bit, but that's kind of the fun of it. Because
Yeah.
in the moment, it's not cringy. I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe watching it from the outside, it is. But when you're actually playing it, I don't feel like it's cringy. Because we all play our characters a certain way for a certain reason.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard for other people to kind of understand. Which is why the only really big D&D players online is Critical Role. They're professional actors.
Well, voice actors, but yeah.
Yeah, but they're still actors. So they made their characters and the way that their characters act around kind of that point.
They know how to make it into a show.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're back.
Your mom.
You take 4 points of psychic damage.
Oh, I'm dead.
What? No way.
No, I'm joking. I'm
Okay.
joking.
All right, you guys have the hallway. You got a couple doors to choose from. What would you like to do?
Delata is looking around suspiciously.
What does she find suspicious?
The fact that there's fog in a building underground.
Yeah, there's correct. It is very damp and stale smelling despite the dampness. You don't see anything currently. You also hear a very faint rustling currently.
Oh, shit.
Melina, language. I would like to come to this iron door.
Okay.
And
Hands off!
All right. You
Alright,
walk up to the iron door and attempt to open it. It is
I
barred.
didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Oh.
I was just trying to listen. I get up real close to the door, try and see if I can hear the rustling getting louder. What is it, Sean? Come on, baby. 20.
A gnat?
20.
30.
You do hear rustling louder from beyond the door.
But, okay. And it is barred. Because
Yes.
after I hear rustling, I try to open it, and I'm like, wow, this is actually barred. Can I see, how thick and sturdy does the door look?
Make an investigation check.
Is the door barred from the outside or from the inside?
From the inside.
15 for investigation.
It is about 2 inches thick.
2 inches thick, and it's clearly iron.
It's stainless steel.
Stainless steel. Okay. So I have a question. How
What's the
hot
question?
is Firebolt?
How hot is Firebolt? Are you thinking about trying to melt through the door?
I'm wondering.
I would say that it would be hot enough to shape steel. You know that they often use Firebolt to light steel or to heat steel, but you don't know if it might be hot enough to melt through this. You can certainly try.
Alright. Stainless steel has a melting point of 2,750 Fahrenheit.
Oh, are you acting like actual
I was
like
just wondering if we were
numbers?
going,
Dude,
like-
fuck that. This is a fantasy game. If you want to melt down a door, go ahead.
Can I use Magic Hand to go on the other side and try to feel where the bar is connected? Like, is it latched to the wall?
Yeah, you can do that.
Is the bar itself bolted to the door, or is it to the other wall?
Are you asking if it's bolted shut, basically?
Well, not so much bolted shut, but is it like, is there two hooks on either side of the door, and it's not actually connected to the door where the bar is?
Oh,
Or
I
is
see
it
what you're
one of those
saying.
bars that pivots on the door?
Yes, it is. It is connected to the wall.
Okay, so wall to wall. Okay. And is there any gaps in the door?
No.
Alright. Well, I'm going to start, and I know we already kind of said it, but I think that might have been just situational. Can I use it like a torch in this aspect? Like for my
Firebolt.
fingertips? Yeah.
I'd say aesthetically, it's sure because like it's just a
Yeah.
cantrip and you're throwing it against a door, which usually doesn't
Yeah.
move. So yes, you can do that.
Okay. Because I know in combat it just shoots a bolt, but
Yeah.
but right where the bar is, kind of start melting it away. I know it might not cut through it, but if it gets it hot enough to melt it, or like mold it, that's kind
So
of mostly what I'm looking for.
are you asking if you can melt through the door to get to the bar?
Kind of right where the
Where the
door.
bolt or the bar would be on the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just heating up that part, attempting to maybe either be able to like bust the door kind of inwards until I see the bar,
Okay.
or at least try to get the bar really, really hot.
Make an investigation check
Okay.
to see where the best place to start melting would be.
21.
21. It's right
Uh-huh.
about where the handle is on the other side.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna start melting right there. Just start blasting on it.
Okay. So you
And
start melting through the middle of the door?
no, more towards the non-hinge side,
Okay.
like right up against, right against the door and the frame of the door,
Okay, cool.
kind of right in between there. And then I'm gonna look at Deej while this is all going down and say, well, when I get this thing melted through, you want to kind of slam against it.
I can certainly try. All right, go ahead and roll an attack. Don't even roll attack. Just roll damage for Firebolt.
4.
4. Okay. You see that the bolt is starting to melt through. Go and roll one more time.
9.
9. Nice. Okay, you start to see the gears inside of the lock that's there, and you start burning a hole through the door easy enough. You can now see the bar.
I'm gonna start heating. Is there enough room for me to get my hand in there?
I would say sure, although it is very hot, like still
Yeah.
glowing red hot.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that then. I am going to start heating up that bar.
Okay, so you very carefully squeeze your fingers through the hole and start blowtorching the bar. Go ahead and what size would that be? Small. Go ahead and roll more damage.
7.
7. Okay, you see you are very close to going through the rest of the way. I'll just say for the sake of brevity, you managed to. The bar doesn't fall all the way out, but is now loose in the area.
Alright, well, I'm gonna turn, nod at Deej, hit the fucker. Kind of
All right. Deej takes a running step back and attempts to break the door down with his fist. So that'd be a plus. He is more attempting to actually attack it and like get through the hardness of the steel. Going again, that probably hits. Yeah, that hits. And it goes the rest of the way through. the door opens up, and you can now see in the room. In the room, beyond the door, you see a dark and misty room about 50 feet long and 40 feet wide, with damp concrete walls, floor, and ceiling. Along the wall to your right are shelves filled with jagged, rusty, and serrated tools, and cages filled with skeletons. Along the back wall, you see racks with skeletons still tied to them, with a polished vanity mirror sitting next to them. In the far right corner is a flight of stairs leading further into the cold concrete bunker. On the wall to your left are two doorways, one with a wooden door and one filled with rubble. In the center of the room are two writhing masses of raw flesh, with hundreds of mouths and eyes stirring within them, looking around in hunger. I need some initiative.
Oh boy! Too bad we
Alright.
don't have our healer.
Top of the round, Evangeline.
So, real quick, is my sword giving me my warning?
Yes, it would be actually.
I'm going to. What else can I do? I'm gonna hide.
So you quickly duck behind the wall again. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Wow. 27.
Oh
27.
my goodness.
You don't see them anymore, but you feel satisfied with your work.
So, my bonus action will be. Sorry, Hunter's Mark.
Alright, oops.
Wow.
There we go.
That's all I can do. So, my turn
Okay.
is done.
All right. Next up, Leilotha.
Okay.
All right, spellcaster.
I'm gonna,
What do you want to do?
He's going to cast Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost. All right. Go ahead and cast.
She's gonna cast Ray of Frost at. She's probably gonna see this dude right here first, and she rolls a total of 20.
Total of 20. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. It's a total of 6 damage.
Total of 6 damage. Okay. You strike it with Ray of Frost. You see one of its writhing mouths that's screaming almost get frozen open.
Then I would like to cast True Strike. That is end of my turn.
25 to hit. 14 damage. Deej takes out his great sword from his back and swings at it, and a large chunk of it comes off. The ground here is a little fucky. Be careful.
Okay, good to know.
All right, it is this thing's turn. Since that does not hit, it tries to reach out and bite at Deej's backside, but it does not reach through. And also, it throws out a glob of mass that lands and then explodes to flash the room in a bright light. Deej thankfully manages to cover his eyes before it can go off. Then it's this motherfucker's turn. That's just barely hits. Okay. This creature will decide to try and reach out and bite Deej with its many mouths, almost hungry for food. And that is... Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Okay. 15 damage to Deej. Yes, make a strength save. Oh yeah, that's fine. Oof, it's close. The monster reaches out and bites Deej and gets his arm. Ugh, god fucking damn it. And it seems to gnaw on him with its many mouths, seemingly using the mass over quantity for damage. Okay, that's that guy's turn. Evangeline, you're back up.
So, well, since I am pretty damn sure I'm hidden, I would like to make a sneak attack with my longbow.
Okay, yes, it will be sneak attack. And who are you attacking?
This dude who I have Hunter's Mark on.
Okay, so that'd be this one. All right, so go and roll with advantage.
All right, 22 to hit.
22, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Do math's hard. What is that? 17 damage.
17 damage. All right. You quickly come around the corner, shoot it in one of its many mouths, and you see that portion of it just start to twitch and stop moving.
All right. And I want to just into the shadows again.
All right.
Memory. Kind of like my dad. Just gone.
Jesus. Alrighty. Leilotha.
Okay, so she takes a peek around again. Does she have? It looks like she has a very clear shot to that little dude there.
Yes, you would. If you stood like right by the edge of the door, you could have a nice shot.
So I am going to. I should say she is going to cast Firebolt at that. She rolls a total of 18.
18. That will definitely hit. Go and roll damage.
10 damage.
All right, so you use your spell to kind of make a little marker on its not quite as effective as Evangeline's, but it gets the job done. You throw your firebolt to it, and it almost seems to gravitate when it misses a little bit, almost like it was auto aim. Adaptive bullets.
Clerics.
Ah, fizz. I never thought I
Yeah.
would use a smart pistol.
Leylotha, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. Or Wisdom save, sorry.
A wisdom save. Oh boy. I rolled a holy friggin' crap total of 24.
Total 24? You're
wisdom
fine.
save,
You don't
yeah.
even notice the fact that there's two screaming piles of goo in front of you. You're fine.
Crap,
All
I'm
right,
not- I've
Deej.
seen weirder.
It seems the babble from both of these is starting to get to him, and he attempts to shake it off easily. And then, well, I guess I just continue to swing my sword and give him the good fuck. All right, swings, that's definite hits. And then, all right, this works. 8 damage to it, swinging, take another chunk off. And you notice that it starts to ooze some sort of liquid. You don't know what it is, but it's starting to ooze liquid. All right. Now it is this motherfucker's turn. No. It attempts to bite Deej, but it does not. It attempts to throw another glob and blind Deej. Because you guys can't see it, but Deej is fine. Advantage hits. Oof. That does 19 points of damage to Deej. Oh, fuck, that hurt.
Oh.
Evangeline, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna take another shot at it with my longbow.
All right. Go ahead.
22 to hit.
22 to hit. Yes, that definitely hits.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. You are carefully watching the corner, making sure Evangeline's out of the way. Or, sorry, Leylotha's out of the way. And shooting in front of Deej and shooting it while it is distracted. That's 12.
Nope, that'd be it.
All right. Leylotha, you're up.
I'm just gonna eat it. She's going to cast Ray of Sickness, first level, on this dude right here.
Okay. So,
I'm
14 to
sorry, I
hit.
didn't read
Yes, that hits. Go and roll damage. And it failed save, so it is poisoned.
Yo, Leylotha's
No.
over here with COVID-19 coughing on anti-vax kids.
Okay, 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
That
12 points of damage to
actually
the
worked.
close one or the far one?
The
Close one. Okay. 12 points of damage to it. It also starts to just fold in on itself and start to weep this greenish liquid. It seems your poison effect is taking hold.
ooh.
Ow, 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 ow. Deej is going to take a second, and he's going to use all 10 of his lay on hands on himself.
All 10.
Yes, all 10. I could use a hand in here.
We're not exactly warriors like you are.
I got 12 health, dude.
Fair enough.
I'm a spellcaster. I'm helping.
Now it is this motherfucker's turn. Man, they are just bullying this guy.
Health does these things have?
They are both bloodied. You know that much. Does this hit? Just barely misses. Deej seems to be very aware of the danger he's in. He dodges and weaves out of the living mess in front of him. Evangeline, you're back up.
Alright.
Hey,
Nope.
go ahead and roll in for an attack.
How did you know?
Oh no.
I have psychic powers.
That's a 12 hit?
12 hit? Yes. They are not hard to hit, it
Okay,
seems.
Holy shit. Whew.
They are both at similar health, I will say.
16 damage.
16 damage to the close one, correct?
A.
Okay. It is looking real low. It tries to go over and bite Deej in the back of the leg, but you shoot one of its mouths and kill that part of itself and prevent it from attacking Deej. All right. Leylotha.
So she is gonna cast Ray of Sickness again, only this time on that dude.
Wait, this one's lower. Attack this one. He points to the one
Which
behind him.
This one?
The closer one to you.
Oh, okay.
All right. So once again, roll for an attack.
Roll for an attack. She rolls a total of 18.
That definitely hits.
Okay, now he's got to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. What is that? That's a fail.
Poison damage. 4 damage.
4 damage. Oof. It seems that it's in the process of shaking off the previous thing. Diege's turn. So one of these motherfuckers gets to go first. Oof. Just barely hits. Oof. Oof.
Oh boy.
You see Diege, after getting distracted by trying to wave you towards this one, seems to get consumed almost by the monster in front of him, and it starts to go into the body of the gibbering mouther. So yeah, Diege is
Excuse me?
down,
Oh, shiz.
and then this one starts moving. He's here. I guess he could just dash. 15, 20.
Ah!
Evangeline, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna yell at Leylotha to heal me, and I am going to cast Firebolt at it. At the same time, pulling out my Rapier of Warning for next turn.
Okay.
So, to heal you? Did you say?
Yeah. 14 to hit.
I don't have any. I do have one potion. I do have a potion of.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Pass at By the way, at the start of your turn, make a Wisdom saving throw.
21.
21.
altogether.
You're fine. Okay. Was it 14 to hit? That hits. Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
damage.
7.
7. Okay. You take out from your pouch some similar gestures as Leylotha has shown you. You flick it at the monster, and the monster starts to boil and burn away, and it is no longer any. Although you can move diagonally, so 5, 10, 15, 20. So you got 15 more feet of movement, I'd say.
Oh, I do? Okay. Sweet.
You may get close enough to stab it if that's what you're going for.
Yeah.
Okay. Leylotha, it's your turn.
Bunch buckets. She is going to cast Firebolt at this guy right here.
Okay. Go ahead and
Rolling
roll for an attack.
Total of 22.
Total of 22. 22 hits.
Total of 16 damage.
Total of 16 damage. Nice shot.
Yeah!
All right, it is looking very hurt right now. Its body sizzling and currently consuming Diege's body at the moment.
Oh, fudge bucket.
All right, Diege's turn. He makes a death saving throw. This feels weird.
Oh, shiz.
Fuck, that's a fail.
Fuck.
And then this monster thankfully rolls low and does not hit Diege. And continues to try and gnaw on the armor parts. All right. Ew. It will, however, shoot a globule out at you, Evangeline. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
3.
3. Oof.
Oh,
You are blinded. Okay. It is your turn, though.
Okay, so I can't see shit.
You still know generally where it's at, although you can't see
Wait
it.
a
You
sec,
could
wait a
still
sec.
attack with disadvantage if you want to risk that.
So Hunter's Mark,
Yeah.
it transfers to another creature.
Yes, I believe you can transfer it as a bonus action or whatever. I don't know exactly how it works, but I know you can transfer it. I'll just say you went ahead and did that for sake of brevity.
So now Hunter's Mark, would that
Yeah.
allow me to see it clearly?
Ooh.
Like, isn't I don't know if it's truly like this, but I figured that Hunter's Mark would kind of, like maybe outline it.
If you make a perception check, I will say you can make a perception
course.
check to see if you can locate it enough to roll normally.
23 for perception, because why the fuck wouldn't I get a 23 for perception, but a fucking 3 on con?
Yeah, you can see. I would say you can roll without disadvantage for an attack.
Alright. Well, I am going to roll a firebolt hit. because
Okay.
it is higher damage.
By the way, you are within 5 feet of it, so
Alright, well, I'm gonna jump back and go bazinga, shoot a firebolt at it.
all right, go ahead and roll for an attack.
14 to hit.
14 to hit. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Don't do me dirty, please. For firebolt? Yeah,
Yes.
I do 18 damage.
18 damage. Damn, really?
Mm-hmm. I got 2 9s.
2 9s. How do you want to do this?
Well, like I say, I point my finger and go bazinga, and it catches, and just like a quick bolt goes.
All right. Deej thankfully does not get burned by this. You manage to hit the side of it that is not consuming him, and it burns and starts to turn to just a pile of just liquid boiling. It just all slumps down, and you see Deej lying in the puddle of bio. Okay, that is your turn. By the way, we're still technically in combat because somebody is making death saving throws right now.
10,
Leylotha, it's your turn.
So 5, 10,
15, 20.
20.
Yep.
Right here, and I'm going to give him my potion, my single potion of healing.
Okay, you can just go ahead and apply that as an action. It is 2d4 plus 2.
I give it to him. My 2d4 is a 5, so plus 2 is 7.
7 hit points regained. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, fuck. Deej will also use his action to cast Cure Wounds. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ow.
That was quite the beating.
Indeed it was. I would recommend staying in this room for the night and boarding it up.
Yeah.
Probably. I'm gonna have her cast Detect Magic again.
So it's basically 10 minutes at this point. If you'd like to spend that time to do that, you can.
I'll just use up this last spell slot before tucking in for the night.
Okay. What do you see in the room? Let me check my stuff.
Evangeline's gonna be over here, kind of rubbing her eyes.
Through the door, you see something big in conjuration. That is a school of magic it is from.
Well, I'll just say this. She relays the information to the rest of the people.
Yeah, that's easy enough to say.
All right, you two muscles, get to work barn.
I
We
would
need to
recommend we not do that. I am not looking great.
We need to sleep.
Well, I was just saying bar in the door.
Got it.
The night.
Deej will begin putting tables and stuff in front of it.
Leylotha looks around and heaves a table to the other door.
All right, I'll say you spend about. Actually, make an athletics check to see how well you can bar up the door with moving shit around.
I rolled a total of 16.
18. You guys managed to board it up pretty well.
Nice. Well,
While
Leylotha-
pulling the furniture around, you do notice some cobwebs that you get stuck in, but you manage to quickly get rid of them.
Wait, cobwebs or spider webs?
They're old and dusty.
Just making sure.
You mean like actively used spider web between like that and like one covered in dust?
Well, I was just trying to see if it was spider web or cobweb.
You know, cobwebs are old spider webs, right?
Are they?
Yeah.
I thought it was. Learn something new every day. I did not know that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna walk over to the stairs and kind of see if I can take a peek down there, see if there's any danger.
You look down and you see a wall curving to the right. All right, do you bring the rest of the village with you into this room?
Yeah.
All
And
right.
I'm gonna take, obviously, first watch since I only need 4 hours of sleep. But I will be sitting right in front of the stairs with my rapier of warning.
Okay. I will stand by this other door.
Leylotha will pull out her bedroll and sleep right here until she is woken up for next watch.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of designed this dungeon for 4 people instead of 3. I may have to rescale the dungeon just a little bit because normally this fight would have been easy, but I think it was kind of more like medium, especially since you guys were
Yeah.
like pretty tired and like not at your full.
Yeah, plus it was basically one tank with 2 lightweights to help pull the
Yeah,
weight.
something I noticed. It's kind of like the classic like fighter rogue wizard combo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Just-
the three of us we're definitely kind of strong. We're a strong trio,
Mhm.
but not having our healer
Oh
or
yeah,
druid
no.
Yeah,
is really a kick in the dick.
Definitely, because I'm like, dude, we don't have our healer. It's actually kind of scary going up against something like that without a healer.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was actually kind of legitimately scared for Deej and Evangeline there for several minutes. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
fudge, please don't let them die.
It was very prominent in my mind as like, oh my god, I didn't think Deej would die this early. No, he's too young to die, but I must do my duty.